Hey guys, it's Marlo back again with yet another toy review for you guys, and today I have the DC Multiverse Lex Luthor wave of figures here. Luckily there are only 4 figures in this set to assemble the Build-A-Figure Lex Luthor. I was at my local Target, just found these today, and I was glad to find the whole set because I know this set is currently really hard to find. I mean, I was really shocked to see it at my Target store. And again, I'm just glad to get the whole set to complete the figure all in one. We have number 1 here, Vixen. Followed by number 2, Batman here. Number 3, the Ray. And number 4, Wonder Woman. And to give you guys a look at the Build-A-Figure Lex Luthor, there he is at the back. And again, all 4 figures needed to assemble the Build-A-Figure Luthor. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. Some of the nice artwork for each right there at the side of the box for each of them. See Vixen, Batman, the Ray, Wonder Woman. And the backs are pretty much all identical, as you can see there. And does it say anything different there? I mean, you could read that. There's a little bit of text there in concerns or in regards to each of the characters. So again, just pause the video if you need to read all that. Batman, the Ray, and last but not least, Wonder Woman. Something there for each of them in different languages. So that's pretty much it. Some more artwork again on the other side, the same thing. So let's go ahead and open them up and take a closer look at each figure and assemble the Build-A-Figure Lex Luthor. And here we have all 4 figures out of package, and let's take a closer look at each with their accessories, starting off with Vixen. We have Vixen here, and her abilities are to basically take on the spirit or the abilities of different animals, and that's her power more or less. And we have here some kind of a spirit version of, I don't know, a hawk or eagle or something. And for some reason this looks really familiar to me. I'm thinking off the top of my head, it reminds me of the sculpt used for the Masters of the Universe Sorceress. So I think that might be from there. They're just recycling that. So anyways, that's kind of cool to have. I mean, it's an accessory. And Vixen comes with this portion of Lex Luthor, the main body. And you can follow her up with this version of Batman here. This is the Gotham by Gaslight version of Batman. First brought to us by Mike Mignola. I believe it was an Elseworlds tale. And yep, this is Batman as he would appear in the Victorian era. He comes with 2 extra hands, as you can see there. And his Build-A-Figure parts for Lex Luthor are this cape and the Lex Luthor head. And what I like about this Batman, he does come with these throwing knives, kind of like his batarangs. Those come out of his belt, and he can put them in his hands. And I like the cape there. It's kind of a cloth type cape, so I really like that, as opposed to something like this, which is more like a softer plastic or rubber. Next we have the Ray, and to be honest, I'm not too familiar with the Ray. I don't know his powers and abilities offhand, so if you guys know, just let me know. Leave it in the comments below. I guess I can also look it up, but again, he's a character I'm not too familiar with. He does come with an extra head here with a smiling, with a smile, I suppose, as opposed to this one where he's looking a little more stern and serious. So he does have a smiley face version, along with 2 extra hands, and his Build-A-Figure parts are the Lex Luthor arms, so both arms there. And last but not least, we have the modern version, I suppose, the modern version of Wonder Woman here. and it looks like it's greatly inspired by the recent Wonder Woman movie with Gal Gadot. You can see by the armor she's wearing there. She comes with her magic lasso, the sword, as well as another magic lasso there all rolled up, and an extra hand there basically. And her Build-A-Figure parts are the Lex Luthor legs. So take a quick look at everything. There you go, each figure out of package with the Build-A-Figure parts. And what I like about these figures too, I don't recall the multiverse figures coming with these double jointed knees, so I just noticed that offhand. I posed Batman a certain way. You can see there that his knees have 2 joints, so that's kind of cool. So you can get a little more range in the poses there. And I'm really liking the sculpt of Vixen. I think they really did a great job with her sculpt, like her hair, all the details there. Joints are nice and tight. And again, just the articulation on this figure is really nice. Get swivel at the wrist, go up and down, elbow joints, go around. Really good range of motion. There's an ab crunch there a little bit. No rotation at the hips, unfortunately, but the legs can go out like so. There's rotation at the thighs. And again, like I said, the double joints on the knees. And you get that swivel there at the foot. So that's pretty cool too. So let's put her aside. Batman looks to pretty much have these same points of articulation, as you can see. Swivel at the hips, those double joints on the knees. Same with the feet there. And again, I do like that the cape is sort of like this cloth pleather type material. So that's really neat. And that is the Batman. Followed by the Ray. He kind of has this sort of soft rubber plastic type vest. So that can open up a little bit. He has that ab crunch there. He also has the double joints at the knees. See if I can get that bent for you guys. There we go. And bend it way back like that. He has a swivel at the waist, so that's kind of nice. Trying to do this with the one hand for you guys. There you go. And some nice clean paint details throughout. So that is the Ray. And let's take a look at Batman once again. Yeah, he did not have the ab swivel as far as I can tell. And last but not least, we have Wonder Woman here. And one little gripe I have is that, I don't know if it's coming through on camera here, but the flesh tone here on her upper chest area doesn't match the rest of her body. Her face is really pink looking. Again, I don't know if it's going to come through on video. And the paintwork here on the upper chest is coming out kind of pale looking in my eyes compared to the rest of her body. Her arms, her face, and legs are more of a pinkish tone. And the upper chest is a lot more pale, so it doesn't quite match. It looks quite off. But the rest of her is really nice. I like the details on the armor. Again, it looks a lot like the movie version of Wonder Woman, as portrayed by Gal Gadot, as I mentioned earlier. And face details are really nice there. I guess this is another design by Jim Lee, as you can see his artwork there in the background. But definitely heavily influenced by the movie version. So that's it. Let's go ahead and try to assemble the Lex Luthor, and I'll give you a look at what he looks like all assembled. And here we have the fully assembled Lex Luthor in his Superman suit. And again, I am sort of out of it with the storylines going on with DC. I don't know if this was something from after the New 52 or what's going on with the whole DC Rebirth thing, because I have been out of it the last couple of years. So you guys fill me in. What's the story behind this version of Lex Luthor in the Superman armor? Again, pretty crazy, but he looks pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try to look into it myself because I am impressed with his figure. I think he looks really cool. I mean, you know, Lex Luthor has always been the villain and, you know, antagonist to Superman. But in this case, this guy's looking pretty cool, I have to say. So the cape just plugs into the rear. Again, it's molded in this soft rubbery plastic. Would have preferred like something out of cloth more, but I guess you couldn't get this cool billowy effect coming out from the back like that otherwise. But all in all, a cool Build-A-Figure. You guys a good look at him. So a really cool set, and I'm glad I stumbled upon it at my local Target store today. And there you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little review and unboxing of this latest wave here of the DC Multiverse figures for the Build-A-Figure Lex Luthor as Superman, or in this Superman suit. Okay guys, take care, keep on collecting, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.